Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Akash. So today I will be solving a Sudoku that's 9x9 with some added rules in it that we'll go with. तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? चलिए शुरू करते हैं. So the rules are as follows. By the way, this video is motivated from the channel Cracking the Cryptic. You can go refer to that channel. That's just a gem. So this is my version of this Sudoku on my channel. So this is full rank Sudoku by Glipral. I will be taking you with the rules and my solve for it. You can decide to solve by checking the link from the description. So here I begin. So the rules are as follows. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That means every row, every column, and every box of this Sudoku will have digits 1 to 9 without repetition. And then we have some extra rules here that will help us to solve the Sudoku. And this Sudoku doesn't have any digits inside. That's why we call it as digitless Sudoku. So now looking at the rules looks like considering all rows, columns as 9-digit numbers, reading from the direction of the clue, and then rank them from lowest one to 36 highest. The clue represent where in the ranking that column or row lies. So we need to understand this by stopping here. So let's say this number looks like 2, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 1, 3. So whatever this number is, we'll treat this number as a 9-digit number for this row, reading from left to right once and from right to left once. So every row corresponds to two numbers of 9-digit each. Similarly, so how many numbers we have? For each row we have two numbers, so 9 rows, that corresponds to 18 numbers. Similarly, for each column, top to down will be one number and down to top will be one number. So 18 plus 18, we have 36 9 digits number. So if you arrange them in order, so these clue tells you like what is the rank of the digit that they corresponds to. So this one tells you that this 9-digit number, looking from left to right, is rank 1 out of those all 36 numbers. So that is the rule set. Interesting rule sets. So let's begin. Yeah, I'll just restart it. Okay, so here we begin. So just the first observation is that because we have digits 1 to 9 in Sudoku, so this column and this column will have digit 1 to 9 ones each. So there will be two ones if you just look at the column 1 and column 9. So there will be two numbers starting with digit 1, which will be ranked out of these 36 if you just look at the rows. And similarly, if you look at the columns, and if you look at the rows, then similarly we will have two numbers. So basically, what we have here is, so out of those 36 numbers that we will generate, so they will appear in a bundle of 4 each. Like there will be 4 numbers starting with 1, then 4 with 2, and then 4 with 3, and same goes on. So obviously the number starting with ones will be ranked lower than twos, then threes, then and same follows. So the rank 1 to 4 will have starting 1, then rank 5 to 8 have will be having a 2 in the start, and same follows. So to begin with, let's start. So 1 should have a 1 to begin. If we are having a number that is ranked first, we should begin with a 1. So now let's fill it. So it should be easy because 33 to 36 are all 9. So this should be 999 and then now 30. So because 8 into 4 is 32, so this should be 8. Similarly, 7 into 4 is 28. So this should be 7. And then this should be 6. Why? Let me just redo it. Like for 24, we have rank 1 to 4 containing 1 in the start. So similarly, rank 21 to 24 will have a 6 in the start. So that tells you if you have a number ranking with 24, then it should begin with 6. If the rank is 13, then this should be 4 into 3 is 12. So this should be 4. So that's how it looks like. And for the 17, it's 4 into 4 is 16. So this should be 5. So we are good with the initial guesses. So let's start. So 9 will have, it's clear that 33, 35, 36 are given. So we should target 9 to begin with. So the ranks of 9 are 33, 34, 35, 36. And this number, the rank is not mentioned here, but we know that this number from left to right should rank 34. So rank number 35 and 36 should be larger than this, should be bigger than this. It's already going on the bigger side, that is 9876. So it should be easy. So they both should look like 9876. We can just turn on pencil tool from here. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, in this way, so this is one number and this is one number, so they should be bigger than this. So this is 4, so we should have the next digit of both of them as 4 or bigger. So the only number left for 4 or bigger is 4 or 5. 4 or 5. This cannot have a 5, so this can have 4. This cannot have a 4, so this should have 5. So now this number is already bigger, so we can have anything that we want. The remaining digits are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 cannot come inside, so 1 will be here. Moving on, for this number, now we are done with this, by the way. I will color the numbers that are already done. So we were given with how many numbers? Let me just color them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we were given 8 rankings, out of which I am sure that this rank is done because this is the largest, 98765. Great. So 98764. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, and 5, and 1 and 5. 1 and 5 cannot be there just because they are already there in the box. So it should be 2 or 3. Similarly, you have 1, 2, 3, 5. So till now this is good. So we have forced this to be ranked 36. Now the fight is between, this is rank 34. Let me just highlight this. This is rank 34 and this needs to be rank 35, which means x should be bigger than 0. They cannot be same, so they need to be different and they should be in order. So this cannot be 5 because if it is 5 then this will be always smaller. This cannot be 3 as well because if it's 3 then this becomes 2. This is not 3 as well. This can be anything between 1 and 2 and this can be anything between 2 and 3 for now. Okay, now can this be 1? For that, because here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logged, so we have 6, 7, 8, 9 where 8 is not here, 7 is not here, and we also know because 7 is not here, so 7 is compulsory here. Similarly 8 is compulsory here. Okay, so the lowest number that start with 1 have a next digit at least 6. So this number cannot be 1. If it is 1, the next digit will be smaller than this 6. So this rank will be lower than the starting number rank. That cannot happen. So that's why this number cannot be 1. So this will be a 2 and this will be a 3. Just by making this 2 and this 3, we are sure that this is rank 35 and this will be rank 34. We are done. And whatever follows, this will be 6 or smaller. So anyway, this is rank 30. So we are done with this rank as well. So all the purples are done with their ranks. So now let's remove 2, 3 from here and we have 1, 5 logged here. And here we don't have 2 just because of this. So let me just remove these lines because they are of no use for now. Okay, similarly we are done with 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So left is 2, 7, 8, 9. And again here we have 3, 7, 8, 9. Great. This 1, 5 is not here, so they should be here. And now we are left with 2, 3, 4, 6. Perfect. Till now. Now what's next? Can this be 1? This cannot be 1 because of the same reason. It needs the next number to be bigger than 6. So this cannot be 1. Same is the logic of 5. Can this be 5? If it is 5, because this is this number that is of length 9 is the smallest in the ranking of 5. So all the numbers that are starting with 5 should have the next digit more or equal to 6. So that's not possible here. So this cannot be 5. This is 3 and now this is locked. So okay, great. This is 1, 5 and we know the next digit corresponding to 1 or 5 should be 6 or bigger. 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's move 7 from here. Let's move it from here. Perfect. Great. So this is 1 and 5. So what are we left with? We have a couple of digits to work out here. Let's look at this box for now. So the 1 looks here. The 5 looks here. Great. So okay. So because let's again look at how the smallest rank number looks like. So whatever this is 1 or 5, the next smallest digit can be 6, and then the next smallest can be 8. So 168 or 568 is the smallest. So if this is 1, then can we have the next digit 6 or bigger? We can have 6 only, no bigger is allowed. So 1 6 and then 8, no, it will not be. So let me just work it out. Let's suppose this is 168. So if here we have a 1, then even if the next digit is 6, then we cannot have 8 or bigger as the next digit, which makes it smaller, and hence the whole process falls apart. So we cannot have a 1 or a 5. That's what the learning is. Okay, great. So if you look at this column, we don't have a 1 5 here. We don't have a 1 5 here. So we should have a 1 5 here. Okay, so in the similar fashion, if you look here, so because 7 8 is taken here and here as well, so we have 7 8 here without a 8 here and a 7 here. And what are the digits left? 2 3 4 6. Okay, perfect. This is great. So what's next? Okay, this 1 C is here, so that makes it a 1. This 5 is here, so this makes it here. So because 7 8 9 is taken, so again the same story as we have done here. If this is 1, even if the next digit is 6, then we cannot have 8. So this cannot be 1 and this cannot be 5. Perfect. Perfect. Now, looking at here, so I'm guessing that it needs to do something. So obviously there are two 1 5 here and at least one 1 5 here. So we'll have something here. So let's look at this way. If we don't have a 1 5 here, then both the 1 and 5 are taken by this row 7 and 8. So we should have a 1 5 here in row 9. Then because the 1 5 are next to 6 7 8 9 and 7 8 are taken here, so there will be 6 and 9, and the digit next to 6 cannot be 8 or bigger, which just breaks it off. So that tells you that here we need to have a 1 5. We cannot remove it. So great. So the next digit to 1 and 5, whatever this digit is it either it is 1 or 5, it should have the next digit as 6 7 8 9. 6 7 8. Great. So we cannot have 8 9 8 9 here. So 6 or 7. Perfect. And the next digit is forcefully 1 or 5. So we cannot have a 6 here because whatever this is, let's say 1, 165 will be smaller. So now, so let's color them possibly. If this is orange, let's say, and this is green. So what I'm trying to say here, we cannot have a 6 here just because we have the minimum rank as 6 8 followed by something, and this will be less than that. So this must have a 7 and this must have a 6. Because this is 6, so this should be 8 or bigger. It cannot be 9, so it will be 8. Perfect. Perfect. So what is left in this box? So we are done. We are left with 2, 3, 4 and 8, I think. And 8 cannot, oh, 8 is already there, sorry. 2, 3, 4 and 9. That's perfect. Great. Oh, this 1 5 also needs to have a digit bigger than 6. So the 9 is the only option. Perfect. Now what? Till now we are good. Okay, these looks to be reduced. 6 9 is gone, so this is 7. 6 9 is gone, so this is, so okay. 8 is gone here. So this is 6 or 9. Now, so this is 7, right? So basically what we have obtained is, because one of the numbers needs to begin with 6, so one of the number will have a 6 here, and we are compulsory having a 7 in these two. These two will be 6 or 7, and these two will be 8 or 9. So one of them starts with a 6, one of them starts with a, when I say start, the second digit, basically 1 begins with a 6, let's say, then 5 begins with a 7. Perfect. So what's next? This says the 7 is not here, so the 7 is here. So we are good till now. Perfect. Okay, so this 8 makes a 8 at the top. The 7 is removed from here and the 7 is here. Nice, nice. What's next? So now we need to color these 1 5, I think, in the game. So because this orange begins with a 6 and this green 1 5 anyway it begins with a 6 or 7, this is a bigger number, so we are done with it. This 1 5 begins with a 7. So because we know the orange 1 5 begins with a 6 and the green 1 5 here begins with a 7 and then a 8 or a 9. So even if this is a green 1 5, let's assume this is a green 1 5, then because it begins with a 7 here, because orange becomes with begins with a 6, so even if this is a 7, then we need to have a next digit 8 or 9, but both are taken. So this means this cannot be green, this will be orange, and this will be green. Perfect till now. So because this is orange 7 and we have orange 6, so this is anyway bigger, so we are done with this. Now green 6 or 9, because we know the green one begins with a 7 here, so the green one cannot have a 6, so this is a 9. So looks like we are good with 9s, so this is 9 is not here, the 38 is taken, 38 is taken, so this is 7 9. Perfect. Something to cheer about, I hope. Okay, what's next? So this is orange, so here we should have a green number, here we should have an orange number. Okay, so what is left here? I think 2 4 6 8. Perfect. 6 8 is not here, 8 is not here, so 8 corresponds to these two cells. Fine. So till now we have done these oranges, and let's look at all the 1 5. So this is one pair of 1 5, this is second pair of 1 5, this is third pair of 1 5, and because this digit is common between this column and this row, so now we have a 1 5 here somewhere. So let's say we have somewhere here a green, and the green begins with a 7 here, so the next digit to green should be 7 8 or 9. We don't have availability of 7 and 8, so this should be 9. So we have a 9 here and the 9 cannot be here, so the 9 needs to be here, and hence the green is here. Perfect. So green 9, green 9, green 9, so we are done. So whatever, which one is green, we are done. And for the orange one, because the orange begins with a 6, so orange 7 is done, orange 6 8 9, so this will be 6. Either orange can be 1 or 2, so either this is 689, either this is 689, or this is 689, but in any case 9 cannot be here, 9 needs to be here, because 9 needs to be here, so this is solved. Okay, so 7 is compulsory here. Good. And then and then this needs to be bigger than that, right? This needs to be lower, so you don't need to have a 9 here. Wait, that was wrong. So 168, this is bigger, so we can have 9 or smaller, or 9 or smaller similarly. Okay, let's look at something else and then we'll possibly solve something. What's next? 2 3 4 6. Okay, so this is the highest digit of 6 that has next digit as 3 8. This cannot be 6 because this will be 6 9 and this will be bigger than that, so this 2 3 4 is logged here. So we are done with 6 digits, 2 3 4 7 8 9. So we are left with 1 5 6. Let me write each of the three here, 1 5 and 6. This cannot be 5, this cannot be 1 or 6 6. 1 and 6 are top. This is for sure a 5. This is not a 5. And this is 1 6. Great. Now what's next? This row is done. Similarly, let's look at this row. 1 5 is gone, 6 7 8 9 is done. So we have a 2 3 4 here. Okay, so this is the smallest, starting with 4. The next digit is 3 or 8. Okay, perfect. So this is not 4. Good. Now let's look at these 4 digits. 2 3 4 5 6 2 3. Okay, so because 1 and 3 are there, so 1 3 will be in the next row and 3 is not here. Similarly, 5 and 4, 5 is already at the top, 4 will also be in row 4 and not here. 3 is already done, so we have 2 6, 6 is not here, 3 is not here, this is 2 6. What's next to do? Till now, looking good. What's next? These 2 3 4 pair forms a pair, these 1 6 form a pair. This is 2 3. Okay, let's look at what all other ranks are we done with. Are we done with this 6? This 6 needs to be of highest rank. So can this be 3? That looks dicey. That looks not correct. But let's check. What should we check? Okay. Okay. What is the smallest value of this 4? 4 3 7. And what's the biggest value of this? If we have a 4, 4 3 2. So this cannot be. 4 is there. This is a 2 3. This can be a 4 because of a 9 here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now let's get rid of these yellows. Let's do something else. So let me color the possibilities of each of these ranks. So let's assume 4 is a blue number. So where is 4 here? 4 can be here, here or here. 4 can be here, here. Can it be here? No, 4 cannot be here. Why? Because 4 begins with a 2 then. So that's wrong. That's not a 4. Can we solve? Oh, this is the 3 8. So I can just take out 3 from here, 8 from here. So this is 8. Perfect. Does it solve anything for me? Doesn't look like that. Okay. Okay. So now looking at the 4s. So this can be a 4, this can be a 4. Then this can be a 4, this can be a 4, this can be a 4. Okay. So these are all the digits that could become a sequence of 4s. Fine. Let's look at a 6. This is 6. Similarly, 6 can be here, can be here, can be here. This needs to be the largest. Okay. Perfect. Again, these are all 6s. 7. We have here, here. These two as well. So let's color them yellow. So what I'm trying to say here. So because 7 is 26, so we have 25, 26, 27, 28. So this has two big numbers and one smaller. Okay. Can we have a 1 here? If we have a 1 here, then this will be bigger, this will be bigger. This could be 1. Wait. Can this be a 5 here? If this is a 5. Oh, if this is a 5, then these two are smaller. And we don't want two smaller. So this is not 5. Similarly, can this be 5? If this is 5, then we'll have this is smaller for sure. This is smaller for sure. So got it. So this is not 5, so 5 is here. So because 5 is here, so this is 1, this is 5, and now 1 is taken from here. Good. What's next? Okay, perfect till now. So we are left with these cells to fill in. Should we do it? Should we wait? What's next to do? Oh, 6, 7 is locked here. So 6 is not here. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about this cell? 7, 8, 9 is done. So this is ideally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how it looks like. Now, can I remove something from somewhere? This is the highest digit. Okay. Okay. 1, 6, 1, 6. What can be done here? So we have 5, 7, 8, 9 done. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So let's fill it. 1 is already done. 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 is not here because of the top. 4 is not here because of the top. So looks like similar to this 2, 3, 4 here. We should also have some 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Can we reduce them? Can this 8 begin with a 1? If this begins with a 1, or can this 8 begin with a 5? In that case, this will be. Okay, wait. Can this be a 1? Not really. Because this is a 1, 5 here. There is a 1 here, there is a 5 here, there is a 1, 5 here. So we need to have a 1, 5 somewhere there. Let's color these 1, 5s. So the green and orange, orange and green. Perfect. So now, because this is a 5 decoded here. Okay, 5 is not. Okay, good. Let's look at 5 in the box number 1. It's not here, it's not here, it's not here. So 5 is here. Similarly, in box number 7, it's not here, it's not here. Can that be of any help? There is a 5 here. Fine. Can they be in one? They can be, Akash. Let's look at this. This is green, green orange. We don't know the color of these. We don't know the color of these. We don't know the color of these. Okay, 7 begins with something. If 7 begins with a 6, and this is a smaller, this is smaller, this is smaller. 7 cannot begin with a 6. If 7 begins with a 4, or even if 7 begins with a 1, That can happen because these two will be bigger and this one will be smaller. But let's do the other way. If 7 begins with a 4 here, not really. We are not able to figure this out. 2, 4, 6. Why is now 6 here? Because of here. Okay, let's look at this because one of them will have 6 as the next digit and one of them will have 7 as. So whosoever is having 6 will have a 8 and then it can have. Okay, if let's say if this one is having a 6 and a 8, and then if the next digit is 9, that matches till now. So now it should be smaller than 2 or 3. So if this is 2, then this is 3. This cannot be 7. Doesn't look like working at all. 7, 9, 6, 8. If this is 6, then this will be smaller. Can this be 3? Let's wait. Okay, so where we were. So we jump back. Looks like 6 is there because we don't have a 6 in these two cells. So now 6 is taken from here. So whichever cell is a 6, does it help in any way? Come on, come on, come on. What else? Can this be a 4? Yeah, it can be. Can this be a 4? If this is a 4, then this cannot be a 1. Doesn't help much. Okay, the similar fashion we have colored blue and reds. 6, 6, 6. Let's color 7. 7 is already colored. Let's color 8. So what color I should choose for 8? Let's color them by gray color. So this is also 8. This is also 8. And this is also 8. So we need this to be the middle digit. Can this be 1? If this is a 1, this will be bigger. This will be bigger. And this will also be bigger. So this cannot be a 1. Nice. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So this is not 2, 4. That's a 1. Perfect. So if this 1 gives a 6, this is not 1, 6. This 6 gives a 1. This is not a 1. Perfect till now. So this 7 starts with a 1 and has 1 digit lower and 2 digit bigger. So now this one is bigger, this one is bigger. So they are clear, bigger. So we can remove it. This one needs to be smaller than 7, 1. So obviously this will be a 1. And this digit needs to be smaller than this number. This cannot be a 2. If this is a 2, then this will be greater. Let's remove 2 from here. Perfect. Okay, and we still need the coloring for this 7. So this is, looks like 7 is quite good now. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So because of this 7, have we done any other 7s or no? No. Now let's look at some more things. Okay, this is 2, 4. If this is 2, this is 2. This will be bigger. If this is 4, not much. If this is 2, we now let's look at the 5 in this box. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have a 5 here. So we have a x wings of 5 at these two places, and then 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what's next? So these 9s are done. Oh, this once gives 5. So we know 5 begins with a 6. This should be helpful. 5 begins with a 6 followed by a 8 and then a 9. So this is 7, 9 and this is 8. So this is not 8, this is not 8. These two are not 7, 6, 8. This is not 9. 8. I kind of messed it up, I think. Let's look at again. 2689. This is done. So we were having a 2789, 2789, 278. Where's a 9 from here? Why I have removed 9 from this place? Not sure. Let me put it back and then remove 79 from here. This is 28. And let's remove 28 from here. This is 79. Perfect. If this is 9, now 568, 568. If that is 9 matches, this should be smaller and this should be bigger. That's not gonna happen. So this is 7 and this is 9. Okay, that 6 gives you a 2 here. This 2 is gone. This 2 is gone. 6 is gone. There is a 1 3 pair. And then this 2 is gone. Anything else? Okay, the 7 9 is resolved. 7 9. Perfect. Now we can unshade because this 6 was red, so this is not 6. We can remove red shading from here. Okay, now we can continue with this. So this 5, this gives us 1. So greens are 1. This 5. Okay, okay. So we can just remove these numbers. I think I don't need this coloring anymore, and I don't need this coloring as well. Okay, so this 5 gives me a 4. This is a 6. This is a 5. This is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 2. 4, 6, 3. Threes need to be removed from here. This is 2424 log. So this is 3. Perfect. So this 3 is gone from here. Now let's look at the coloring of 6 because this is 6 4 and this needs to be bigger. So this will be 8. This will be 3. So 6 8 is bigger than 6 4. Correct. That's true. Then 6 3. That is also true. And then whatever this shit is will be lesser than 6 8. So we are done with 6 8. So let's remove coloring and make it purple. Now looking at the 4 3, 4 7. Okay, we need to remove the red color of this. And then looking at all the blues, 6 3 is obviously less than 6. Okay. So this 8 is seeing it from the top. We have a 2 and an 8. So we can get rid of 2, 2, 3, and then this becomes 2, this becomes 6. So we don't have a 2 here. Now, so what I was saying is this blue is 4 3. Looks like there are more solving that can happen. This is 2, this is 6, and then we don't have a 2 6 here, and then we don't have a 2 here. Okay, till now we are good. So now this 6 coloring can, so this is not blue because it doesn't begin with a 4. Now, let's look at 8. 8 8's are easier. So 8 2, 8 2, and these. So obviously this is bigger. So we have found one bigger. So out of them, one needs to be bigger and one needs to be smaller. So this is obviously bigger. 8 to 6 is bigger than 8 to something less than 6. So we have found two bigger. So this needs to be smaller. This cannot be 4. This will be 2 and then this will be 4. So now let's remove the black color and compensate with the changes to you. Then this is a 4, this is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 3, this is a 5, this is a 5, this is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 3, this is a 2, 4, 2. We are done. Oh my god, that was fast. Chalo, have a good day. Bye.